Turns out a dose of chivalry was good for me. Reminded me who I really was. Also gave me a chance to really appreciate the way of the sword. But damn, I missed guns. Until they arrived. Now I have to take this gang of murderers and maniacs and get ready to finish what I started. Brainiac's running out of clones, and the eggheads think something's nipping at his heels. It works for me. If it doesn't catch up to him, we will. Now it's time to cut off that last head. And when this is all over, my agreement with Amanda is done. And all I gotta do is figure out what comes next. Maybe I'll hang up my swords. Spend some time at one of those retreats. Who am I kidding? Men like me don't retire. I'm a goddamn killing machine.
In order to regain his dignity in front of his wife, the man began his brutal training on the same day. But after 79 days of training, his wife's legs were still as strong as iron. In a fit of rage, the man decided to leave home. 10 years have passed. In the chaotic world of war, the man led his 800 brothers to sweep the four directions. He finally unified the world and became the king of a country. The first thing the man did when he became emperor was to reward his brothers with titles and honors, and instructed them to always love and care for the people. Then he left all political affairs to them. He himself planned to go back to his hometown to surprise his wife and crown her empress. But in order not to disturb the people's lives, he decided to hide his identity and make a private visit. Before he left, he appointed his little brother as the minister to accompany him home. Soon the man appeared in the countryside dressed in
这是微服所为之算是。
You better make it out alive. I sure as hell won't be scooping you up on the other side.
见死不干的这事儿，带人机构。
Include Brainiac's army on multiple fronts. Clean up the last pockets of resistance and push on to the data vault.
You're back again. It won't
进城要交公路接线，不交钱就不能进城。
进城要交钱，这是什么鬼呀？
be a shame if you.
我在别的地方没有听过这个东西。
现
We're not waiting for these destroyers to come to you. Go and break his siege breakers.
Not a bad way to get around. Coming up on the mission zone now. We can handle it.
Time for a focus group with Deathstroke.
means necessary.
Woke up this nano booster. We'll be glad of it later.
Your skill isn't wasted here, Deathstroke. I will make proper use of you.
Good. Reducing Brainiac's on-the-ground presence forces him to deploy from other dimensions. Keep him sweating.
Reload.
实话说，是人
I'm one with it.
错走。日出又回来了。
Always think 2 kills ahead. This is my house.
Fire on Deathstroke's target.
Slide, conquer. Objective area in sight.
Some constructive criticism. Your stolen powers suck and we're going to kill you. Assisting Deathstroke with his target. Who doesn't love a grenade?
Perfecting the craft.
Cold snap coming.
Let's blow this joint!
Found the sweet spot.
I will overwhelm Deathstroke. Pinball foes come.
Relocating to find the enemy.
A terminal has transformed into a bomber. It's beautiful, really.
Forget it, scumbag.
Count to 3.
clearly know how to carry out orders, assassin. Imagine what you could do under my command. Ah, evolution complete. You four now have a new bomber to contend with.
Scare my umbrella. Eliminate. Almost in my sight.
Oh, Marker! You have a new material!
Not my best work.
Let's see what's evolved from this terminal pairing. Well, a new bomber. Battlefield evolution. Let's all welcome our new bomber.
Going down.
See this one coming!
Hunting for us unharnessed.
Oh, you know I got this!
Bomber genesis complete. Engage the enemy. Orient yourself quickly when you and do what you do best.
Brainiac will feel that defeat. Now, keep escalating. Task Force X. Recovering a weapon like Superman will be the tipping point of this conflict. Your support squad is prepping Flash and Lantern for limited combat deployment. I expect you to do anything necessary to secure this objective. Failure is not an option. Good luck.
Send these back to their maker like the last batch.
Firing alarm.
Looks like rain.
Let the bodies keep on stacking.
I'm firing a Deathstroke.
I'm an airborne assault. Catch that.
Brand new batch coming in hot and fresh!
I put some spin on it.
Everyone on this world wants you dead, Task Force X. A multiversal constant, I suppose.
Got a visual on our next objective.
You do know, I can review every moment of our every engagement instantaneously.
Retribution will be swift, and not just because I'm on a mission title.
This will be much simpler if you just stood still.
Your crimes are numerous, Brainiac, but I will personally see that you are brought to justice.
There are other Green Lanterns, you know, even from this planet.
Brainiac, I'm going to put everything I have into stopping you.
Your Green Lantern of Earth. Let's see how those power levels are faring.
Blink and you'll miss it.
True, you've gotten farther than any other squad. And yet, I always endure. Always.
Breathe in and breathe out.
My troops would relish the chance to overrun you again. I'll leave you to get reacquainted.
Task Force X.
Do our hard work? Please.
I love my job.
Burning Deathstroke. No mercy.
Maintain focus.
I'm going to show you what happens to those who cross the Green Lantern Corps.
Not much variation here, but there is potential. You will die, all of you.
Come on, fast, please.
This is embarrassing, and I don't mean for me.
One should always try to begin with proven theory. Even I make room for the more useful classics. That's why
More enemies on the approach.
Punctured lung. Yeah. Punctured lung.
I've been cooking up something very special for you, Brainiac.
I'm sure those light constructs of his will fix everything.
No slowing me down.
Not much variation here, but there is potential.
Brainiac, I'm going to put everything I have into stopping you. I've been cooking up something very special for you, Brainiac.
You continue to be the proverbial thorn in my side, Task Force X. I will remove you. It's a good stress test of my network to bring an iteration up to speed this rapidly.
No trick to it, just speed.
data indicate that did not work.
Need me to shake things up? And by things, I mean bad guys?
I'd say refusing it has really worked out for you.
It's flash time! Sit back, this'll be over before you know it.
I hoped exposure to the multiverse would broaden your little horizons.
Working together! Wow, that is the weirdest thing. Anyway, let's do this. Didn't think I'd have a chance for payback this soon, but...
The Flash? Really? No need to throw my refuse back at me.
Brainiac students bothering you? Let me send a packet.
Is this only a grudge match to you? No different to fighting the League? How disappointing.
Okay, yeah, I gotta admit, that is wild to see in person.
You need help with these guys? Really? Oh, they're all cluster.
Big performance.
Oh, I am ready to run circles around these guys.
You have squandered so many chances for advancement. And surely you'll squander another.
Oh, let me give these purple shirts a tour of the stratosphere.
Never did get routed to you, Raven.
I prepared a little assault course for you.
Ah! Deja! Someone call for a sign of Speed Force Tornado? Okay, everyone.
Your cerebellum should have burned out. Impossible, but it is improbable. How does this end? With you as Earth's beloved hero, there's no point running for cover.
Do you even lift?
That's my topic!
Not as efficient as expected. I'll schedule more therapy.
I take no pleasure in seeing you run down the clock on enlightenment. A little showy for my tastes, but very satisfying. Incoming grenade.
I give that an 8. 9.
About time we got
Control
another
my
military
sector.
man on side.
To the bitter end, then. Task Force X. Are you sure your little mind's
Bowling for goons! Strike! Oh! The Speed Force landing!
I have two things so few Earthlings possess. Patience and an interdimensional
So
transfer.
we phased our butts into Brainy's lair, and he was steamed. But guess who else showed up?
Brainiac, that's enough. Kryptonian, you're indubitably too disco-populated to fight. Don't you know, Brainiac? Anything's possible with a little help from your friends.
Thought he meant us for a second, but of course he meant bats. Ow! That says the criminals. That that's us, did well following his plan. Though how'd we figure out Brainy had cloned the League? We were like, there were clones? Anyway, we totally laid it out. If we took him back, Walla would make them into even bigger tools. More importantly, she'd totally 86 us. Soup said the League needs to atone for everything that happened. Starting with freeing all the folks Brainy tentacle wrapped, then putting as many worlds right as they can. As for us, we had a plan too. Did I mention the Wonder Trio of Hack, Lawless, and Toy Boy shorted out our bombs? That's important for the next part. At the end of the day, this squad sticks together. Why not do it out there in the Elseworlds instead of a freaking prison block? Road trip! Don't you love a happy ending? Even Walla gets to say she saved the world. And she will, if she knows what's good for her. Suicide Squad, out!
Ship, area phase.
Yeah! Woo! Oh. Can't say it's where I would have placed you from the start, but it is where you managed to end up. Good job, TFX.
Prime piece of equipment.
Ready to push the boundaries of optimization a little.